Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Rebecca and I make a lot of thrifting videos. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, in case you don't know me, and I love thrifting. I love it so much. I loved it so much that I tried to turn it into a part-time business, and that didn't happen overnight. This time last year, I think I sold maybe one item on Poshmark for all of October. So I have come a long way. I've come so far, and I'm so excited to share with you guys everything that sold in October. So I mostly sell on Poshmark. The majority of all of my items go on there, but I also have a few items on Etsy as well. And those are usually more like vintage items. I also do some jewelry over there as well. Before we get into this video, I would absolutely love it if you guys would subscribe if you are not already subscribed to my channel. If you like this kind of content, or if you like the style of video and you want to see more, then please let me know down below. I don't know what you guys want until you tell me, so leave a comment down below if you like seeing what sold and seeing these kind of price breakdowns of how much I spent on things, how much I made on things. I think they're so interesting to watch, and so that's why I'm making it here today. So I have one Poshmark closet, and my husband has a Poshmark closet as well. On my Poshmark closet, we have the majority of our items, and those are all of my women's items. Anything that's like a dress or a pair of pants or a shirt usually goes on my Poshmark closet. His Poshmark closet is catered towards men, and we also have any like sporting team apparel things on that channel as well, because those things sell well, but it's just not my area of expertise, and so he likes to manage the men's side and I manage the women's side. Let's jump right in, but before we do, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be referring to my phone here quite a bit because there's a lot of numbers I'm going to be throwing at you, so bear with me. In October, I sold 26 items on Poshmark. So that is almost one item per day, and especially since we have two different closets, we sold over 31 items for October, so that is a really nice step in the right direction for us. I made in total from my closet $579. That's before Poshmark's fees. And after their fees, I made $431.09. Now, not all of that is straight profit. I did pay for majority of the items in my closet. I did actually receive quite a few items that sold for free, but I'll talk more about that here in a second. I actually sold one item on Etsy this month too. I have never sold anything on Etsy, so that was kind of exciting as well, and I sold that for $30. So I went through and counted up exactly how much I spent for each item that sold. For those 26 items, I spent $88.88 to get all of those items, and those were from a mixture of my own closet, which were the most high-priced items. I also got a lot of items from Goodwill, the Goodwill Bins, little mom-and-pop thrift stores, and some items were given to me. So those are where all of those are coming from. When you take that $431 that I made from Poshmark after its fees and subtract that $88 that I spent for my items, I actually made $342.21 of total profit in October, which was about 3.8 times the money I spent. So I spent $88, and then I basically quadrupled that when I sold my items on Poshmark. So I'm very excited because all I've wanted is to turn this into a viable side hustle, and it's actually happening. So that's very exciting for me. From my closet on Poshmark, I sold 26 items. From Jeremy's, we sold 12 items. Jeremy is much newer to Poshmark. He doesn't have as many listings in his closet, so that accounts for that kind of big difference there. Jeremy sold 12 items on his Poshmark, and that was a total of $224 before Poshmark's fees, and after Poshmark's fees, $172. For Poshmark's fees, with all of the things that we sold, it was $803 before Poshmark fees and $603 in total profit afterwards. So that was pretty good for us. Now I'm going to jump into the most expensive items that I sold and kind of show you those. And the funny thing is, a lot of them have popped up in my videos because almost everything that I thrift now is going on my Poshmark. So you probably have seen some of these items that I actually sold in October. But my highest item that I sold during this month was this vintage Ideas jumpsuit. It was in this really pretty green color. I loved it. We found it actually on our honeymoon. Jeremy and I went thrifting a lot on our honeymoon. If you haven't seen that video, I will put that up above in a card. But we found this Ideas jumpsuit. I think I paid like $8 for it. So I had it up for $50 for quite a while, and then somebody offered me, I think, $45, and I took that offer. My next two items after that $45 sale were both $40 sales. So I found this pair of tan Birkenstocks in the bins in Indianapolis, and I found those Birkenstocks there, and I sold them for $40. I think the bins there were $1.69 per pound, and so I maybe paid $1 for those. So that was pretty much all profit. The next thing I sold in October was a very fast turnaround for me. I actually showed, I think in 2 videos ago, I found this pair of Skims pants and they were brand new with tags. I got them in the bins, so they were maybe $1 or $2, and those sold within like I think 2 or 3 days up on my Poshmark for $40. So I was pretty happy with that. They were super cute and so soft, and honestly I kind of wish maybe I kept them for myself, but they were a little bit too big. So I'm glad that whoever bought this got them, and hopefully they love them. Now, I am a notorious Poshmark impulse shopper. I sell a lot of things on Poshmark, and I've gotten better about curbing my impulse buying on Poshmark, but I still do it. So this next piece was this gray Madewell sweater that I bought on Poshmark for $30 last fall, winter, never wore it, and reposhed it. So I think I just made my money back from this. So this was just like kind of breaking even at this point, but I sold it for $30. And it was a very cute sweater. I love Madewell. It's like my favorite place to shop, but I just didn't wear it. I never wore it. I took it out in my closet clean out video. If you haven't seen that video, I will also put that up above. Next up, I found this pair of blue and gray sweatpants in a bin actually as well. That was also in one of my recent thrift hauls. Honestly, I don't even know which one it was. I thrift a lot, so it's $1.49 per pound at that bin, so I probably paid about $1.50 for these sweatpants, and then I sold them for $30. I also sold this Patagonia sweater. It's a quarter zip sweater. I found that also on my honeymoon at a just hole-in-the-wall thrift store. It was actually $10. I paid up. I knew I could sell it for more. I paid $10 for it, and I sold it for $32. My last highest priced item that I sold was this Coach bag. It's a vintage Coach bag. It's a cute little brown bag. It's really short, just kind of tucks under the arm. I found that at a hole-in-the-wall place. It's called the Bargain Box. It's in Hicksville, Ohio. It's near my home, my hometown, and I love that place so much. They are the cheapest prices, and they have the most wonderful older women that volunteer there. I love them all so much. But there's literally like nothing in that store over $2. So every piece of clothing is priced at $1.25, and then they have half off deals all the time, so everything's like 63 cents. I love that place. But I bought this Coach bag there for $2, and I sold it for $30. So that was a great profit for me, and I can't wait until Thanksgiving and Christmas when I can go back and visit the Bargain Box because I really enjoy thrifting there so much. Now I have 2 interesting sales to highlight, the first of which is this wicker purse. Now when I first started on Poshmark, I was only selling things that I had purchased myself, things from my closet that I was cleaning out, because I was tired of taking things to like a Plato's Closet or something like that and then not getting very much money back for my items that I'd spent good money on. This was at the beginning of my career when I just first started trying to purchase things from thrift stores to flip, and oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I purchased this. I bought this to flip it, and like now I know better what things really sell well. It was just this random brand. I thought it was so cute. Like this little wicker purse with animals on it. Like these little wooden animal beads. And I still think it's cute, but it just is a hard thing to sell because there's no brand and not many people are searching for a wicker bag with animal beads. I've been having that sit in my closet for 2 years, and it sold for $9. So I think I made maybe like $4 off of this, but I had to stare at that thing for 2 years. So that was a very interesting sale. I'm so glad that they purchased it. They loved it. So it was worth it for them, but I wouldn't purchase that again probably. Now this other interesting sale, I don't know if this is because of the time of the year, because Halloween was coming up. I showed you recently in a Goodwill Bins haul this Dracula and Frankenstein sweatshirt. I didn't know what the brand was at the time. I figured out later on that it was by J. Galt. And now I know that that is a brand that is part of Brandy Melville, but I did not know how big of a following Brandy Melville had. I put the sweatshirt up, and within like 5 minutes, I had sold it. I had like 5 comments. Everybody was asking me all these questions. People were like swarming on this sweatshirt, and I just was like, this thing had a lot of stains on it, which is a reason why I almost didn't pick it up. But I thought that it was so cute and so thick that somebody would probably still buy it, and I was right. I sold it for $20, and I bought it at the bins for maybe $1, but holy cow. And then even since then, I cannot go a couple days without getting a new comment on that sold listing asking me if I have any more Brandy Melville to put up, and just like, oh, is this still available? And everybody really loved this sweatshirt. So I was a little confused by that, honestly. So now if you see a J. Galt tag, I would pick it up just based on all of the swarming. And I've never sold something that fast. Like within 5 minutes, that thing was gone, and people were still asking me about it later on. So that was a little crazy for me. So I just want to highlight a few things from Jeremy's closet as well. His highest priced item that he sold was this pair of pink Nike shoes The funny thing about these is that I bought these at a Goodwill because I thought they were so cute, and they were an 8.5, which is kind of like my size in women's, but I got home, put them on, and I was like, oh, these are men's shoes. They were too big. They looked so cute. They were in great shape. I was really upset because we bought them for myself. We were going to return them, and I was like, Jeremy, I think we could put these on Poshmark and get more money for them. So we bought those for $8, and then we sold them for $40. So not a bad turnaround on those. Still a little bit sad. I wish they would have fit me. They were really cute. So on Jeremy's channel, I think I showed you this recently in a thrift haul as well, but this vintage Washington Redskins sweatshirt is a crew neck that we found at the bins. No, it wasn't at the bins. We found it at a Goodwill, and we paid maybe $4 for it, and then we sold it for $35. So I mentioned then that it was really cool, and I liked the wording on it, especially too. And because they just recently changed their name, the Redskins will become kind of like a more hard piece to find. And so that was a good pickup as well. So those were Jeremy's highest priced items that he sold, but just a few other things I wanted to just gloss over as well. He also sold this Ogio backpack. I actually found that backpack. I thought it was cool, and then he took it and put it up on his Poshmark and sold it for $20. I mean, we're married. All the money goes to the same place, so it's fine. It's just, I found it, you know? It's a little bit of a competition sometimes. And the last thing I want to highlight for Jeremy's closet is this little Hamilton t-shirt. That's another thing that I found in the Goodwill bins in Indianapolis, and he sold it for $15, but I'm happy for him. It was a good sale for him, and I got in the bins for maybe like 25 cents. It was like an extra small, and it was really like light and thin. So those were all good sales. But that is it for today's video of what sold on my Poshmark in October. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment below. If you are also trying to resell on Poshmark and you're just getting started, feel free to comment below. I would love to help you out. Any questions you have, I would love to answer if I'm able to. If you liked today's video, then please give it a thumbs up if you want to see what sold in November. I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel, and that will really show me that you guys want to see more content like this. So I appreciate you guys so much. I love watching these sorts of videos. I think it's so interesting, and I just hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed filming it. So I had so much fun. I hope to see you guys again very, very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.